Now we're going to review how to work backwards. If we know the volume and we know one piece of information about the cylinder, how do I go backwards and figure out the other missing information? For example, if I know that this volume overall is 500 pi and that the radius is 5, how do I find the height? Okay, it's important to acknowledge what we have. I know my V, I have my V, and I have my R. So all we really need to do is plug all the stuff we know into the formula and work backwards to solve that equation. So that's going to look something like this. So I know the formula for volume of a cylinder is V is equal to pi times R squared times the height. Well, I know two pieces of information already. So I'm going to substitute what I know into this formula and then solve the equation from there. So for example, I know my V is 500 pi, and I know my R is 5, so I'll plug that in for the R. And then of course my height is what I don't know. And now I just kind of need to solve this equation like I would any equation. The first thing that you should ask yourself is, what do you see that's the same on both sides that you can ignore? Well, I see pi on both sides, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm also going to simplify or kind of do any calculations I can on either side. For example, this 5 squared, I can go ahead and multiply that out. So all that leaves me with 500 being equal to 25 times whatever that mystery height is. And now I'm at a very straightforward, simple equation. 25 times something is 500. If I don't know what that something is, I can work backwards. Divide by 25. So over here, that leaves me with just the h, and I know or could figure out that there are a total of 20 25s in 500, and that is my unknown height.